talk about Chip Ganassi word. We have a word. Agent has brake issues. Brake issues. Not the first problem that Chip Ganassi number 9 has had all season. From what I remember, throughout the race.
That matters more than anything right now for these guys. So as we come onto the front straight, everyone getting into double file position, I believe there's going to be no more issues. And we are green flag racing here in Eckhart Lake, Wisconsin for the Honda Indy 200. Side by side heading down the front straightaway. This is going to be the hard part. Into turn 1, I think everyone makes it clean out of there as they head down into 2.
Yes, indeed. Everybody makes it through. Oh, that's Corey Wilson going around. Oh, they keep hitting each other. That was Beast and Corey Wilson. Beast spun Corey Wilson out, and now they have lost a lot of time here. Some problems already in the race, and when that was happening, Ford got in front of Agent, that number 9 Chip Ganassi car. We're seeing those brake problems coming into play now. Agent still side by side with Ford. Down the inside,
he down and takes that lead away from him as they head down through the
carousel.
Yellow is
caution, out. Yellow. Who wrecked?
I am not seeing.
Not sure what happened. Was that for Beast?
I'm not seeing any damage.
No cars have damage.
Is substantially behind though, so I am wondering. He did get spun out of turn 2, so I wonder if this is an incident that is in fact involving him.
So I believe Beast got into Corey Wilson again, 24K.
Pit road report. Okay, so we got Nampa on the reds, Dim and 24K, which are all most likely. Oh, and Dim gets into Napa, and he doesn't even get in the pit. That is unfortunate for him. That's gonna ruin his pit stop. While Nampa 24K get out, Dim's gonna stay waiting, and is gonna go stay in the back.
Thank you for that. The board, we saw some problems there. I mean, Napa and Corey Wilson wanted to go in the same pit stall. The last pit stall, and, well, they got together. We're ready for the restart here in the Verizon INDYCAR Series for the Honda Indy 200 here at Road America. Green flag comes out, and Agent leads the field here. Everybody looks to have restarted perfectly here. Agent to a little lead right now. Ford behind into turn 1. Everybody single files it out. No problems to anybody here. Very clean start. Hopefully nothing happens in the next turn. Ford catching up Agent down the straightaway. Hits him at the back. Down the Sargento Bridge here. Down into this little turn just before going uphill here. Agent on the inside. Ford on the outside. He tried to challenge, no problem for Agent down the inside. He keeps the lead here. Ford just trying to catch up here. Beast, a little bit of contact at the back and is now very far behind.
See right here, Ford and Agent are currently battling it out right now. Agent has a little bit of a lead over Ford. We're going to go to the back right now. You saw 24K slid a little bit there in the back, heading down the back straight as they head down through the kink. Pretty fanned out action heading on here into turn 12. Marcus?
And you got Agent in the lead. It's all spread out. Spread out racing here with Ford trying to catch up to Agent. There's not many there's not many corners where you can pass at this track, but they're trying their best to keep up with first place.
As they dive in through the kink, 24K has made his way up to P3. So he is one of the most skilled and experienced drivers in this field. So I could definitely see him being probably the biggest threat to both of them right now, Marcus.
And it's still very spread out racing. And in the back, you got Napa and Dim maybe starting to have a little battle back there. But Agent still leads.
You're down into the turn here, now uphill. Agent and Ford, those Chip Ganassi teammates still together, very close. The pack's still spreading around here.
You see right here, Ford is looking to make a move on Agent, but Agent is really holding that line right there. He does not want Ford to get around him. 24K and Anthony are kind of sorting to catch up there. Heading into the kink. Agent is just trying right now. Like this, we're still really early on in the race. We're on live, but the racing between these two is starting to get pretty aggressive. 24K being blocked right there. A Ford goes into the grass and 24K gets past him. Wow, what a move. Marcus?
And with that 24K comes to second. And Agent, and he's 24K, you see him slowly starting to catch up to Agent. And he might even make a move coming up on these few corners.
Right now, Agent is attempting to hold off 24K. 24K looking to make a move right there, and he makes the move. Agent slows up, and 24K is now our new leader. Wow, what a move. But this is not over. Agent is looking to make a move right here. They head down through the kink, make a little contact right there. Oh, man, this is some heavy racing. Now Ford looking to be a player right here. Going into the grass. 24K holds that line. Will not let him by, but this battle is far from over. Marcus, what are your thoughts on this right now?
As Ford's in the inside. This getting crazy now. The heated battle for first with 24K, Agent, and Ford. And Ford's going to come back to third. Reseated.
You see right now, all of these drivers, or most of these drivers, are on the Firestone Reds, which means, obviously, as we mentioned earlier, these tires wear out quicker than the Firestone Blacks, so many of these drivers will have to pit earlier compared to, I think there's only, Beast, I think, is one of the only drivers right now who is doing an alternate strategy. But right now, up front, it's 24K leading, heading down into the final turn. He is definitely forming quite a bit of a gap from Agent as Ford goes into the grass there. Wow.
And we just got word here from a race official that Agent is still having more braking issues, which are affecting him a lot more, as you can see off that one corner, and has let Ford pass him now.
Ford just easily passed Agent there. I don't know what happened there with Agent. I believe he got into the grass and lost a lot of time there. Now Ford up to P2 and just going to try and catch up 24K now. And 24K stays in the lead out of turn number 7.
You see, Agent was telling Chip Ganassi over the radio that there are some big issues for that number 9 target machine with the brake pressure. So this has huge championship implications, possibly. Those issues for Agent are starting to rear their ugly head as the number 10 car is on pit road right now. There's issues for the other Chip Ganassi car of Prime. He is on pit road. So I am not sure what is happening there, but this has definitely kind of been a disaster for Chip Ganassi right now.
Chip Ganassi definitely falling off just a little bit at this part of the race. And here's Agent coming down to the pits, which we are not sure why he's coming down. He could be just changing tires, or I mean, it has been a few laps since, and again, they're using the reds, so it might be just a tire change for the 9 car.
That tire we're just catching up to him now. Ford just doesn't look to have the same
caution.
problem. A caution out. It's Agent, I believe, got into the grass, spun around, and hit the outside wall just before the gravel trap. Huge damage to that number 9 Chip Ganassi car right there. The front nose cone loose, no more front wing. That right front just broken there. Our second caution, I believe, of the day here, the Honda Indy 200, lap 12 out of 55.
This has definitely been a very disastrous race for Chip Ganassi. His top driver involved in a heavy crash. He has, I think this is his last respawn. before he will be out of the race. So this is definitely Ford, I would believe right now, is probably Chip's last hope at winning this race, as Agent is having issues and Prime is also having some issues. So Ford is definitely Chip's really only hope for winning this race.
You know, speaking about those issues, do you think could you think that the braking issues from Agent earlier, from the start of the race and just earlier from the race, do you think that could have been a reason why he wrecked now?
Could be possible. It actually could be possible that Agent with those brake issues before the race, pre-race, could have just lost it. Just couldn't brake, locked up, and went into the grass and hit the wall. It was on a straightaway though, so it will probably be. It's a big chance that Agent could have get on one of those problems here, as everybody comes down pit road. 24K now. Jumps in front of Ford. He stays in the lead here. Ford second, Anthony third, Napa fourth, Dim fifth, Gam winner sixth, and Beast seventh, I believe, coming out of pit road. It's coming around to the front straightaway, getting to restart line. Green flag. We indeed restart a race here. Lap number 14 now out of 55. 24K now on the inside.
There's a spectator on the track.
So spectator on the track. Oh no! Agent goes wide, hits Ford, hits his teammate. Loses about 4 positions. 24K goes wide, gets pushed wide into the grass, and loses all of the positions he's made up. Agent, here comes a 4-wide move. Incredible pass by Agent, but just doesn't help Ford at all. And I believe Napa too were in that 4-wide. They're now losing a lot of positions here. Agent makes it to the front again. Very forced pass here.
Wow. As you saw right there was a spectator out on the track that had attempted to make contact with Gam Winner's car. He has been apprehended and is being removed from the facility. But very, very scary incident there on track. One of, I'd say, the biggest threats to Agent right now as we are speaking.
And with word just now, Agent, it looks like he's gonna have to pit because he's having more failures with his braking.
Brake problem for Agent. Huge wreck for him. Straight into the tire wall. Straight into the gravel.
That's it
for him. He's out of the race. Our first DNF of the race. It's Agent, our championship leader here. It's gone to nothing. Huge damage. Yet again, those left, the front and the rear, that suspension is just broken. Huge wreck for him. Ford. Oh my God.
As we saw there, I'm not exaggerating. I may or may not have just seen Chip Ganassi snap a headset in half over in the pit boxes. This is the biggest championship implication we have had this season.
Who maybe changes to the Reds, who maybe changes to the Blacks to fill in that rule right now, because we still have about 3 drivers who haven't completed that rule now. Anthony, Napa, Gam, Ford, 24K. Oh no, Napa actually stays out. Everybody else except Napa stays out.
You see there, Napa boy is not going to be pitting here. He will stay out. Meanwhile, as everyone heads down pit road, Anthony is going to be the first one off, I believe. Unless it's a race to the line. It's going to be close, but I think Game Winner is going to actually be the first one off of pit road. He is sticking to those Firestone Blacks. I think most people have switched to the Firestone Blacks except for, I believe...
Getting closer and closer to that restart zone. Green flag here. Napa leads the field here despite having the faster tire compound. Gam gets a very nice jump and is already challenging into this turn 1 on the outside. Oh, 24K sends it in. He gets into the grass and loses a lot of time here. Napa still in front. Goes wide. Not a lot of speed there. Ford goes into the grass. Comes back into the track and hits Anthony Anderson here. Very slow on the straightaway. Napa leads the field here down into this little turn uphill now. Anthony getting closer and closer to Gam. Gam actually getting closer to Napa Boy. Napa Boy now using those red walls to his advantage here.
24K and Anthony side by side as they head down to the final turn. 24K might edge him out. Nope. Anthony's going to hug that line and is going to slam the door on him. Wow.
Now coming into the straightaway. Here he comes. 24K on a charge to try and battle for that P1 spot he once had now. Hits behind Anthony. Not a lot to see here. 24K now down the inside. Far better run. He comes forward with a also far better run here. Ford slowly but surely catching up to 24K here. Anthony, disastrous turn number 2 here. Downhill, now uphill. 24K, your new race leader at lap 19 out of 55. Ford goes off. Ford into the tire. Well, no damage, but this is very detrimental.
This is just a chaotic race. We're receiving word right now. Michael Andretti is currently having an argument with race director Brian Barnhart over the radio over the whole Dimitro situation. We will keep you updated as that situation continues. But the front two, 24K and Anthony, have pulled off from the rest of the field. Ford is in third place.
He has all the clean air, gives no cars behind. Caution comes out dim before turn 7 here. Has had a little bit of a mishap, a little wreck here, and has
many takers. Game winner. Looks like he was going to fake it out, but everyone is taking this opportunity and heading down pit road. I'm going to send it over to Receded, and we're going to discuss what's going to happen here. Receded?
I believe everybody's just going to try and change tires here. Just try and get new, maybe fuel. I forgot if there's fuel here. Oh, Dim just was in front of 24K's pit stall. 24K just trying to get up as quickly as he could, hits Dim, and now 24K has been relegated to third position, and Ford is our new leader. Chip Ganassi finally has something to smile about right now in his whole day, but it could end up differently at the restart. We know Anthony and 24K are very fast on the restarts. When does the green flag go? And right about now, green flag here at the Honda Indy 200 here at Road America. 24K gets a very nice restart here down the inside of Anthony Anderson. Trying to in turn 1 here. Does he make the position? He does. Anthony battles around the outside. They're still together. Anthony on the outside, 24K on the outside. Anthony just has the better run, keeps his position. Napa Boy again winner together. That's the yellow and gray, silver with blue car right side by side here. Ford leads the race here. Corey Wilson tries around the inside. Ford blocks it, shuts the door on him. Now goes wide. Here comes Corey Wilson to the lead.
24K takes that lead away from Ford. Wow. But I don't know. This is obviously Ford still has a chance. Does he attempt to make it? Nope, does not make it. Goes into the grass there a little bit. But this battle is far from over. Heading down into the final turn. Ford is attempting to close on 24K. I think he may try it here. He may get enough of a run here on the front straightaway.
As downhill they come, now uphill, Anthony makes a position.
Ooh,
caution comes out. Who wrecked? Who was that? I believe it was Ford. Anthony hits Ford whenever he was respawning.
Oh my, that is not going to look good with race control. That is going.
Anthony Anderson, he has a front wing.
Penalty.
Anthony Anderson, no more front wing for him. Nose cone is loose.
Yeah, we're right on 58 minutes, 30 seconds. So we have enough time.
Yeah, we have enough time unless we have like 3 more cautions, I believe.
Well, what really threw us off was the wave off.
Yeah, how about you? You don't. Why did he say that even? I'm just.
We are
We're gonna question.
getting word from officials. There was a heated argument between the number 83 pit crew and the 22 pit crew. So there is definitely some drama going down on pit road as everyone's making their way down it.
It was an amazing stop for Dim. He's way out in front.
Dim is leading. Triffic second. Anthony third. Napa fourth. Ford fifth. Gam winner sixth. And Beast, our last car here. Everybody already has a faster tire here. The red walls down into the front straightaway. Right here. Front straightaway green. Right now, 31 of 55. Crossing line is going to be 32 of 55. Green flag here in the Honda Indy 200 here at Road America. 24K. Corey Wilson around the outside of Dimitrios. Is he going to try it? Dim down the inside. Still on the inside. Corey Wilson makes it around the outside. Everybody behind scrambles together. Dim hits Ford. Samson all the way down to the grass. Ford hits Dim back. Corey Wilson pulls away from everybody else as they scramble together and try to find a way to single file out now. 24K, our new race leader yet again. Now, Corey Wilson makes it around the carousel. Very huge gap here, about 3 seconds here. Napa Boy has a drive to penalty for, I believe, hitting another driver on purpose, or not on purpose, but a very huge hit for the other driver.
Michael Andretti is furious in the pits right now. He is going to be, he is currently talking to Brian Barnhart as we speak at the moment about this. He believes that this is he is protesting this decision, believes it is unfair, but I disagree. Right now in the back, Dimitrios has dropped back significantly in the field. He's battling Anthony and he makes contact again. Some more avoidable contact from him. He is being extra aggressive here this race. Discharge has just been warned by race control to hold your line. Heading out of the kink. These two are going to start. Oh, and he goes around heavy hit into the wall. Will that be a yellow?
I don't know. I believe he keeps going. He keeps going. No caution. Interesting.
So, no caution. We are keeping it green, but oh man, Bobby Rahal is furious. That is unacceptable. From
oh my god! I've just taken a look at the gap. I just wanted to know for himself. Almost 10 seconds. Ford just losing a lot of time. He's actually losing seconds in like the last 2 laps. 16 laps to go. That's a drive to penalty, I believe, for Dimitrios, number 15. 14 laps to go now, I believe. 10-second gap now. Yeah. I don't think it's possible for Ford to catch up unless just Corey Wilson, a.k.a. 24K. He has the biggest moment he has had in the whole league. I mean, Ford is just... I have said this multiple times now. There's a lot of mistakes. Keeps getting into the grass, losing a lot of speed and time. He's better on tires, but he's not catching up.
I don't know if you guys are seeing or not. There's one of the craziest battles on a course we've ever had back here with Napa, Gam, and Anthony.
Yeah, look, Anthony down the inside now. Gam behind everybody.
Okay, there's some contact there, but
Anthony and Napa get into the grass. Gam winner in front of them. B's gonna try it down the inside of Anthony. Does he make up the position? Nope, he doesn't. He goes behind Anthony, actually. And Game Winner is the guy in front of this little pack here.
and I remind you, this is provisionally for P3, so this is really big if one of these guys can finish in that position. That's a lot of points.
Point standings, and I believe some of them are tied in points, right? So maybe 2 of them.
Yes, yeah. Some of these guys are way behind, and they're tied with other people in this pack.
Yeah.
Look at it. Oh, he's spinning! He's spinning!
This is not good at all. You can see 20 now. Corey Wilson in the picture. Caution.
Discharge. He wrecked.
Discharge has wrecked.
Yep. I believe.
This changes everything.
Did he get the tire damage? Did we lose his last car?
Yeah, this is his last car.
Oh, well, this puts everybody in race win contention right now, and this might actually have saved Ford here. He definitely got saved here.
Because the red run is just not very good past like the 8-9 lap point. Yeah, he's coming in. He's gonna pit with everyone else. He knows.
Oh, everyone is taking right now.
Oh, Anthony hits him at the back. Interesting. Could we see like what happened with Dimitrios? Remember when they were pitting like about 20 laps to go?
Get a crazy pit stop, go way out in the front.
Oh my God, Dim!
He completely messed it up. Yeah, 24K's out first.
Dim did that on purpose. He
turns Dim
Ford makes it in front. Ford makes it in front of 24K. Oh my God! Madness in pit road. Dim hits Ford. He had to do that on purpose.
I thought 24K would have gotten out front. I mean, I know he was behind, but he had like a perfect entry.
It's like what happened when that happened with Dim. It's like almost exact same scenario, but this time Ford, which is in like a further pit stall, he's had a far better pit stop. Still in the lead. It's gonna be very interesting. Flag in the air here at Road America.
Oh look, Corey has a run. He's got a little bit more acceleration going into turn 1.
Does he thread the needle and make it down the inside? He's gonna try it down the inside.
Ford just has to hold that line.
Ford around the outside.
He's clear.
He makes it work. He makes it work.
He runs him into the wall.
That is not good at all. This makes Anthony second place and 24K first place right now. Could Anthony have a chance here? I don't think so, dude. I don't think Anthony's going to have a chance. I don't think Anthony has a chance at all. I believe Corey Wilson is going to get a penalty for that. He definitely has to get a penalty. He turned him. A drive-through penalty for Corey Wilson, number 14, ABC Supply Co. Incorporated car.
Has Anthony won at all this season?
No, he's not. He showed up to almost every single race, though. He's been so consistent.
Does he try down the inside? He makes it through. Anthony's running together. Here comes Dim to the lead outside. Dim to the lead now. Oh, 3-1 into the turn.
Corey is losing so much time on this penalty. It's unbelievable, and he's losing positions. And somehow, after all of that, Dim has found himself in the lead.
Anthony, 4 laps to go here. Ford less than a second right now. And that 1 second bubble here. He definitely has a faster car here. Look how much he catched up in turn number 1. He's got to try it around the outside. He doesn't actually goes into the grass. He has the run. He has the slipstream. Where does he go? Does he fake it? Here comes.
He's going to the outside.
On the outside. And the outside, Ford tries it. Anthony sends him wide. Ford makes it around the outside. Our new race leader, Ford.
24K is getting by Dim. 24K is getting by Dim. He's caught up. He's in the pack.
Oh my God, he is.
He's running everyone back down.
He has game winner Napa Boy, Anthony, and his whole little rival for this race, Ford, in front of him. It's possible. It's going to be possible. He's going to be there at the end. Anthony goes wide.
He's fast Gam. P4. Discharge.
Oh my
God.
God.
Got fast. So Corey up to P4.
It all depends if they want to block Corey Wilson.
I mean, he's so much faster. You can see it in the corner entries.
Yeah, despite doing the drive to penalty, he's so much faster. And there might be also because they're finding each other, then they're slowing each other down. Look, already down the inside.
Oh,
Makes a 3-lap pass. Look at that. 3 laps to go now.
Making his way back to second.
4-second gap. They're still on the same straightaway. This is going to be very interesting. I mean, 24K just keeps pulling away. Look at him. Just way faster than everybody else. It's going to be incredible. Look, he's just trailing down Ford right now. They're still in the same straightaway. I'm starting to see Corey Wilson. When I'm spectating Ford, I can still see Corey Wilson right now. He's slowly but surely appearing in the picture right now, despite having like very low graphics for this race. This is going to be interesting to see in the final laps. What do you think about this?
I think right now, 24K definitely has a great chance to close at the moment, but he just has to take his time and do everything right. But right now, Ford is out front. Ford is maintaining a pretty sizable lead, but we know how fast 24K can be. In fact, he was able to get back up to second place in almost, I think, 2 laps, I believe. So right now, Ford is definitely on the lookout for 24K because he's coming fast.
Word. I have a little thing to say to you. How much you bet in that 20? Yeah, right now 24K 1 second. How much you bet that he's gonna gain 1.5 seconds in this lap? How much do you bet? How much you bet? How much you?
Well, I'm not much of a betting man, but I do not dismiss it. He could certainly close.
This would be the craziest comeback I've ever seen.
Coming from a drive to penalty. Oh, Ford goes wide. Oh my God.
Ford, oh my goodness. He's selling his race. He's struggling on the old Reds.
Not even old Reds. He's still in the same compound as everybody else. The problem is keeping grass. He's not consistent at all. Some turns keeps losing a lot of time, and Corey Wilson just catching up to him.
Hopefully they don't wreck, because if they wreck, it would be race over as of right now.
Can you give him our timer? Give her a timer.
We have 16 minutes left. We're good on that. So all that matters now is if it's a caution or not.
And yeah.
We'll Corey's closing so much. You can see it.
Ford makes it around the final turn.
Goes
into
wide.
the grass, no problem there. Very nice acceleration off the turn into the front straightaway. Final lap here, sponsored by Verizon for the Verizon INDYCAR Series at
4.8. He caught up a second.
On the Indy 200. 2 seconds still. Could Ford win this? Could Corey Wilson do a comeback? A very late race comeback after having a drive-to penalty, and yet he's still catching up to Ford. I believe it's still a 2 second gap here. Ford just needs to stay clinical here. Just no mistakes, not going to the grass, losing speed or time. He just needs to make it around the track. No problem there. Doesn't go into the grass this time, and the one that actually does get a little bit into the grass is 24K
here. 24K went in the grass right there. Yeah.
24K, a lot of pressure to try and catch up Ford. His little driver for this race, a lot of scraps between both of them. Team catching up there.
So much into the carousel. He's right there. He needs a good line.
Now into the straightaway.
He's not gonna have enough.
It depends.
He's gonna close now.
He can still mess it up. Ford in the straightaway, bad straightaway. Makes it around the final turns here. Makes it the turn. Mistake here. He goes into the grass. He gets a lot of problems there.
24K has a run.
Corey Wilson. Corey Wilson here. Final turn. Decides to send it.
He's right there. It's not enough.
It's going to be a drag race.
Ford in the straightaway. He wins the Honda Indy 200 here at Road America. He wins it here at Road America. Chip Ganassi finally has something to smile about this race after having 2 cars DNF. They win.
Had to come back 2. He comes back to P3 to end the race.
Incredible race, dude. That was incredible, dude.
Now then, as the official, I actually have to go investigate something. 24K is under investigation. I'll talk about it later.
Okay. Currently, right now, Ford, our race winner, second time is on in this series, I believe, right? Ford, you here? Ford? Ford? Are you here?
I'm here.
Okay. Congratulations on the race win. What do you feel? How do you feel right now? I mean, Corey Wilson cutting close, almost passing you in the final turn, yet you closed the door, made it through in front of the front straightaway to win the race.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I really fell off in the last lap because I was shaking, nervous because I let a lot of races go the past few weeks, and I really didn't want to choke again like I did last week. And really, like, I should have way more wins by now. But yeah, I think that Corey, he was super fast and he was very intimidating. So yeah, but it was good.
Congrats on the race win. Thank you for being up here. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, you can win yet another race for Chip Ganassi here. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, what's the name? I was the only Chip Ganassi car to finish the race, but you know, I'm just glad I got the win. Helping them out in the constructors, and I hopefully I'll move up in the points, at least one position.
I would also like to announce Ford's contract has been extended for the 2011 IZOD INDYCAR Series, so he will be back in the 83 for Charlie Kimball for the 2011 season.
All right. Thank you for information, Bubble. Ford, thank you for being up here.
Yeah, man. Thank you.